Eira of Ashwood, recall the whimsical world of beauty trends in ancient Rome with a mix of nostalgia and bewilderment. As a young woman living during the reign of Emperor Augustus, I was fascinated by the eccentricities of my contemporaries when it came to personal grooming. In our small village nestled between the rolling hills of Campania, beauty rituals were often tied to superstition and mysticism. Women believed that certain practices would ward off evil spirits, bring good fortune, or even guarantee a husband's affection. My mother, a skilled weaver and healer, would often regale me with tales of her own mother's peculiar habits. Take, for instance, the popular practice of using vinegar as a hair tonic. Yes, you read that correctly, vinegar. The ancient Romans believed that this pungent liquid would not only add shine to one's locks but also repel lice and other unwanted critters. I remember watching my friend, Aurelia, carefully pour the stinky substance into her hair, massaging it in with a wooden comb before rinsing with cool water. The resulting aroma was pungent, to say the least. Another curious trend involved using crushed gemstones as face powder. Women would spend hours grinding precious stones like lapis lazuli or emeralds into a fine dust, then apply this glittering concoction to their skin. They believed that these minerals possessed magical properties, capable of absorbing and deflecting negative energies. I witnessed several ladies-in-waiting at the imperial court using this diamond dust to create an ethereal glow on their complexions. One peculiar practice I found particularly fascinating was the use of wax as a beauty treatment. Women would melt beeswax or candelilla wax, then apply it to their skin, often leaving it to cool before removing it with a cloth. This ritual was believed to purify the skin, draw out impurities, and even improve circulation. I recall watching my mother carefully remove the cooled wax from her face, revealing a radiant complexion that seemed almost glowing. But perhaps the most bewildering beauty trend of all was the practice of using snail slime as a moisturizer. Yes, you heard me correctly, snail slime. Women would collect these slimy creatures, then massage their gooey secretions into their skin. They believed that this natural adhesive possessed remarkable hydrating properties and could even soothe irritated skin conditions like eczema. I remember giggling at the sight of Aurelia carefully massaging the snail slime onto her arms, the resulting sheen leaving her skin looking, well, rather slimy. And then there were the more unusual beauty trends that defied logic altogether. Take, for instance, the practice of wearing actual warts on one's face as a symbol of good luck and fertility. I recall visiting my cousin, Lucius, who had adorned his cheek with a particularly large and unsightly wart. He claimed it brought him prosperity in his business dealings and even helped him secure the affection of his sweetheart, Julia. I couldn't help but wonder if these good luck warts were actually cursed, but that's a story for another time. As I look back on those whimsical days, I'm reminded that beauty is often subjective and influenced by cultural norms. While some trends may seem absurd or even repulsive to us today, they were an integral part of the Roman world's daily life. And who knows, perhaps in some alternate reality, snail slime facials have become all the rage. As Eira of Ashwood, I'm left with a mix of nostalgia and curiosity about those ancient beauty trends. Will we ever see a resurgence of vinegar hair tonics or crushed gemstone face powders? Only time will tell. Until then, I'll continue to marvel at the eccentricities of my ancestors and ponder the enduring allure of snail slime as a moisturizer.